There was a part that I found funny, but that's just me because it was just my personal experience. Early on, when the two girls are watching, the reflection of their TV lined it perfectly with mine. My stupid ass face was on the screen, and I scared myself. Ay, cabrón. It was like, así, pendejo, relax. Welcome to the list. I am your host, Enterprise. Joining me as sometimes mi compia
Felix.
The creepy ass title we're scratching off today. It's a 1998 Japanese classic. I don't know why I keep wanting to call these classics. Ringu. A reporter and her ex-husband investigate a cursed videotape that is rumored to kill the viewers 7 days after watching it. If this sounds familiar, it's because this is the original story that inspired The Ring. I always confused The Ring and The Grudge, and those both were Japanese first, and then Americans came in and kind of fucked it all up. But
well, the Japanese made a ring ghost, La Sadako, versus the ghost from The Grudge.
Fight!
Sick. The character of Shizuko Yamamura is based on a real person.
Oh shit, okay.
Shizuko Mifune, who was born in 1886 in Kumamoto, and was rumored to have a gift of foresight. After a demonstration in 1910, she was proclaimed a charlatan and committed suicide a year later. I don't know if this is a warning, but Felix and I watched this on YouTube. It's just chilling there on YouTube. Type in Ringu and it's right there. I hope it's legit. That's the version we saw. I'll leave it in the description of the video if you guys want to go watch it. That's the one we saw.
That's legit.
I don't know if the subtitles are correct. I don't know. I wanted to watch Ringu and it was right there, so I did. I was kind of curious watching this one, maybe because I'm not accustomed to Japanese films or their filmmaking tropes. But I was super cautious because I didn't know their style and I didn't know how are they going to get you, if their intent even was to get you. So all those tropes that we see in American films it's just like you've seen so many that you know what's going to happen before it happens.
No, you'll read it 1 mile away.
I do, yeah, and I couldn't really catch it here because I just forgot everything I knew before because I was going into a Japanese film. So I love that there had no score sometimes, and that made it even creepier with its silence. And then it cuts into something really quickly, and that got me a few times.
Yeah, and that's not supposed to be the jump scare or the scare at all.
Right, it's just like someone walking into a room, but the way they build tension so much, and then what they use to scare you is so natural. And because there's no score building up the tension, it feels more natural in a way.
Yes, it does. There are slow burns, like really slow burns.
Which this one is.
Yeah, and a trope, I think one of the tropes in Japanese ghost movies is that the ghosts are inescapable. Unless you do a very, very specific thing.
Yeah.
Or do roundabout things. For example, there is a ghost in Japanese lore or culture that is supposed to be this woman who slashed her face all to hell. And she, when you're walking down the street alone, she appears to men and says, "Hey, do you think I'm pretty?" And the guys are like, "Oh, of course." Then she reveals her face and she's all fucked up. And then like, "Do you think I'm pretty?" And if you say yes, she's like, "No, you're lying," and she kills you. And if you say no, you're like, "Oh, fuck you then," and it kills you.
So you lose either way?
Yeah, you lose either way. But what you have to do is like ask up like, "Do you think you're pretty?"
Oh, okay.
What's your conception of pretty? Or do that and just like keep going in circles until she fucks off.
Okay.
She loses interest in trying to kill you.
Okay, good to know. I'll know that next time I'm walking down Kyoto.
Okay.
There was a part that I found funny, but that's just me because it was just my personal experience. Early on, when the two girls are watching TV and the one shuts off the TV for baseball, right?
Simon.
The reflection of their TV lined it perfectly with mine. My stupid ass face was on the screen, and I scared myself. Ay, cabrón. It was like, así, pendejo, relax. It's happened so early on, but again, me not knowing the Japanese tropes really fucked with me going in. And I don't know if the same because I'm reading every piece of dialogue, and so I have to pay more attention. So I don't know if the investigation was intriguing necessarily, or if it's just I'm paying more attention because I have to read all the subtitles.
No, you pay more attention because of the subtitles. You're a little bit more invested because you're like, what the fuck is gonna happen now?
And it also helps the protagonist is really pretty and really cool to look at.
Yeah.
See where bien cabrón. The iconic scenes of both this and The Ring is obviously any scene involving the well. And those videos are super creepy as fuck. I was like trying not to look away because again, I don't know if they're just gonna pop up or what, but something about wells is creepy as fuck.
Well, the whole thing with that, I think, is that the well is not. I mean, it is the main point because it's in the center of the frame, but it's not like zoomed in, or it's not like, here, look at the well. No. It's a shot of the well and everything that's behind the well or in the foreground or whatever. It's like, it's just there.
Yeah. I did not know going in, but I did recognize Hiroyuki Sanada.
Oh, Simon.
Motherfucker looks the same way.
He doesn't. I think he has he made a deal with one of them fucking ghosts.
See why?
Cause he looks the same way.
See, I recognized him immediately. This is what was like almost 25 years later, and I'm like, it's a Scorpion.
He's that kind of chunkier, but I mean,
yeah. In the movie, nothing actually happens until like halfway through the movie, but the tension is building is so masterclass. I feel like that you're invested, but nothing actually happens until the halfway point.
Something happens, like quarter of the way through the movie. That is something you never pay attention to, but it has a payoff at the end.
The investigation of who and then the element of psychic powers and psychic elements, and as well, and then again, like you said, you have to do these very specific steps to get rid of it, and then spoiler alert, it happens anyway, and you're like, whoa, shit, we're not done. Why it happened to you and not to me? And that twist at the end answered a question that I have that I'll give to you in a second, but I felt like they kept twisting and turning all the way to the last second of the movie.
Yes, and they did that. I think they did it beautifully because you said, hey, this is gonna happen, and like, motherfucker, this is what happens. You're like, oh, but it didn't happen the way you thought it would happen. It happened this way, and like, oh shit, what?
This is a funny note. When Sadako, the ghost gets hit into the well by the doctor.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
They put in a huapa, or they put in like a potazo way. On the video, I was able to find
out
it.
The movie way.
See, I'm like, what's gonna happen? And then whoosh. Like, what the fuck? Why are you putting that sound effect on there? You don't need it. But it's so cartoony, it's so Bugs Bunny. Whoosh. Like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, that took me so out of the movie. Yeah. But I think that was like oh shit, I did not notice how tense I was until I laughed and let it all out. It was just fucking gorgeous.
And then he also smacks the dog shit out of her like Sean Connery.
Oh, that was funny.
That was funny too. What the fuck? Why are they smacking girls up in Japan, man? What's going on?
Because that's what you do.
I guess that's what Sean Connery says.
Not at all.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good.
You don't think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. I think it's absolutely right.
What would...
Simone way, but I mean, it served a purpose because she was losing her shit. And it was like, hey,
to be fair,
Yeah, they weren't just smacking women willy nilly. No.
To be fair,
it had a purpose.
To be
She was
fair-
losing her shit. He needed her in the moment. So hey, ponte vergas, morra.
yeah, to be fair, it worked.
Yeah, see, yeah, it worked. It
I
fucking worked.
think he smacked her a little bit too hard because like 5 minutes later she cuddling with a skeleton. So
Sí,
might be a little fucked up. I think the pasaste de vergas a little there with the fucking se te fue la mano there, Scorpion. She's over here cuddling with a fucking skeleton in the well. You might have hit her a little bit too hard there, bruh.
Oh, and she peeled the skeleton off the skin.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Oh, like Jesus.
Yeah.
Come on, girl. Moisturize.
There's also the iconic scene where they're coming out of the TV.
I thought that was gonna happen way more times.
I forgot about that.
Because I think in the American movie, that happens like early in the movie. I do remember that happens early in the movie, and here it happened just at the end. Yeah, just once at the real end of the movie. I was like, whoa, that's actually pretty smart.
They were heavily inspired by Poltergeist, so that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
It's so obvious, but not until they tell you, you're like, oh damn, pues si no.
Simon. I had to go. Pues ahí estaba. I didn't ever see that.
But I get it now. I get the whole ring shit. I get the whole and I get the whole coming out of the TV shit. It would be fun to watch the American one to compare and contrast the two, but I feel like I get it. I feel like I'm included in the joke, and that's literally the whole point of this whole list, is because I just felt out of place not seeing all these movies that everybody's talking about, and I feel like I get it now. So, well, the question I was going to ask you, but she kind of answered it, or she kind of like gave a solution to the whole thing. If you watch the tape alone, knowing what would happen, because she watched it knowing, okay, motherfuckers are dying if you watch this, right? And she did it, right? Yep. Would you have other people watch it? Now, I wrote this question without finishing it, but that's the solution to escaping the curse. That's how you beat it, by passing it on. So if you pass it on and that person dies, are you the murderer?
Yeah. Because you're doing this with knowingly.
But is it a cheat code that you tell them, hey, pendejo, but you have to show it to somebody else? If not, you're going to die.
No, because they're not going to watch it. And you're still going to die. So you have to trick somebody into watching it.
But if you tell me, it'd be scary if I come up to you like, Brett, I watched this shit, I'm going to die. But so I don't die, I need you to watch it. Would you watch it?
Hell no.
But then you can show it to somebody else and save me.
If I watch it, I save you regardless. So I have to kill somebody for me to get saved.
No, you tell them the same thing. You tell them the same thing. Hey, pendejo, I'm gonna die. Okay, can you pass it back to me?
Oh shit.
And can we just go back and forth together?
Oh, estaría bien
Hey,
culero,
pendejo,
güey.
it's fucking day 6. Doesn't pendejo watch this shit? Oh, I die.
If it was a Blu-ray, Simon, with VHS, I couldn't watch that
You
shit
have
if
to
I
watch the
wanted to.
VHS.
But I couldn't watch that shit if I wanted to right
If
now.
I'm about to die, I'm gonna do what I can to find you a fucking VHS. I'll give you the whole thing. You just have to watch it, and then it's my turn, and then we go back and forth.
Como el morrito.
Right. Because she told her dad to watch it, right? Or how did she save the kid?
Well, the kid's supposed to make the copy and make the dad watch it.
Oh, you're supposed to copy it. That's right.
Yeah, you're supposed to copy it.
Which in turn places more copies of the fucker in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, balls. It just got more and more exciting.
See, güey.
We just rambled for about 20 minutes about butt fucking and the Ringu cheat code. But you know what you can share without having to butt fuck or worry about murder? This video. So make sure you share it to everybody. You're not going to die. And then tell that other person to watch it, so on and so forth. You know what? If you don't do that, you will die. Fuck it. Yeah, I need the views. You know what? You will die. You will die. So you better share this motherfucker. If not, I'm going to kill you. But yeah, if you like this video, we also ranted and talked about Hellraiser. So you watch that. I'm going to leave that right here for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to always and forever, you do you. Bye-bye. Peace.